Hey guys, how are you all? Today I wanted to do another rant video. Now, I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to rant about in a video, and I always have a problem picking topics because a lot of the times the rant just kind of comes to me, or if something's bothering me and I think a lot about it, then I decide to rant about it. This morning I was really in an EXO mood, and one of my favorite things to do within the EXO K-pop fandom is to look up reactions of each of the members in really funny or sweet scenarios. The problem is that when I spend a lot of time on Tumblr, and a lot of you guys will probably know this if you're also like a Tumblr fangirl, you'll realize that you stumble upon a lot of really weird things. And you know, that's not the main point of this rant, what you find on Tumblr, because people who don't know what's on Tumblr don't need to know what's on Tumblr. But my point is, I stumbled upon some really weird fanfiction, and you know, I've read fanfiction from a lot of different fandoms, whether it's TV show series or anime series, manga series, alternate universes with book characters, with movie characters, with superheroes, K-pop boys. There's a lot of fanfiction circling out in the world, and you guys can definitely go and find any of this if you want to read about it. And I still haven't gotten to the point yet, but that's not what bothered me. The thing that bothered me was that I just found this really intense, romance, sexualized fanfiction, and some of it really made me cringe because people write some really weird things out there, and that's fine, that's their preference, but you know, I just happened to stumble upon it, and it freaked me out a little bit because I'm not used to so much intense writing. I read a lot of paranormal romance or mature fantasy, and you guys probably noticed I have a lot of books on my walls, but all of this published writing is from professionals, and there's a different kind of standard that they have to uphold when they are professionals. That's not to say that amateur writers or fanfiction authors don't have the same kind of talent or degree of vocabulary. I'm just saying that the grammar has been edited more, it's a bit more professional when it's published into books on the market. That's kind of like the difference for me when I'm reading things that are published by companies versus things that I find online. Because you know, a lot of weird things circulate the internet, and you gotta pick and filter through the things that you want in certain fandoms. I have some really close friends who are fanfiction fans, and they pretty much devour fanfiction every day. The more that I talk to them about like this fanfiction and how much it made me cringe, the more they kind of encourage me to, you know, be more specific when you're picking out stories, or take recommendations from friends or fans who are already readers of another great series that's very popular among people. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about today was the fact that you can write a lot of fanfiction, but sometimes you can't forget the fact that these are real people. I started reading fanfiction in the anime world, so a lot of the times you're just taking fantasy characters, book characters, anime series characters, and you're just putting them in an alternate universe, an alternate setting. Maybe you didn't get the ending you wanted, maybe you didn't get the couple you wanted, and as a result you wrote them together in your own fiction story, and that's fine. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm a pretty intense fangirl when I get into it. I have no qualms about saving like hundreds of pictures of a favorite character or a favorite boy band member when I really get into the band, but it really bothers me when people write really intense and extreme fanfiction, because sometimes you're crossing the line. And when I say crossing the line, I mean going over certain like standards when it comes to like treating people with respect. And that's the thing about the internet, you're allowed to write whatever you want to write, and you're allowed to say whatever you want to say, which is great, but I always think whether you're speaking to someone on Tumblr, through your fanfiction, through social media feeds, the most important thing to remember is that you have to respect the other person on the other side of the screen, because you don't know what they're going through, they don't know what you're going through, you barely know each other beyond your username and whatever it is that you guys have decided to talk about. Sometimes you can easily get into a lot of like raging wars, or sometimes you just get into some really weird topics. I'm really thankful for you guys who are so positive and so enthusiastic in my comments section, because I really haven't seen a lot of haters, barely any haters at all, and I know there are not that many of you guys in the comments, but I'm really thankful for all of you guys who are willing to kind of share your fandom and your love and your passion with everyone else on this channel and with everyone else who might stumble onto my videos. You know, when you meet someone and they introduce to you a new fandom, you might not know anything about that fandom, but that's okay. That's their fandom and you have your fandom, and what's wrong with sharing your fandom with other people? It does bother me a lot. I just think that no matter how passionate you get about your fandom, there needs to be this line of respect. If you come into difficulties or disagreements with another fangirl or fanboy or whoever it is who's not even a fan, the best thing to do is just step back and take a breather, let it go. Sometimes they don't like what you like, and that's just gonna be how life is. Sometimes you come across blogs that are really anti-fandom, or they're just really negative. Sometimes you just want to like stay away from those, because you gotta be sure of what you want in your fandom and who you are as a fangirl or a fanboy, and just kind of simmer in your own comfortable space, because fandom is about relaxing, fandom is about entertainment and enjoying each other's company and enjoying whatever it is you're fangirling about. So this was just my really long spiel and take take on things. So I hope you guys find something a little bit relatable. I don't always do rant videos very often, but I'm trying to get more into them because I like sharing with you guys what I'm thinking about on a regular basis. As well, I don't know if you guys know this, but none of my rants are ever scripted. None of my vlogs are ever really scripted. I piece together what I'm saying when I'm really editing. So my rants are never really as structured as some people who might write out scripts, but I hope you guys found something that was interesting for you to think about. If you guys did and you have any thoughts on what I talked about, or if you guys have any stories to share, leave them in the comment section below and I will read them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are looking for more videos from me, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. Videos are coming every single week, so until then, I hope you guys are well, and I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. Bye!